All right.
What's the matter? What's the matter?
Something went in my ear.
Yes. Okay.
Something breathed in my ear.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't like it when they do that.
Okay. Well, we'll walk out of the area now. You're all right.
Sorry,
It's okay.
I'm
That was a moth.
pathetic.
No,
I'm sorry.
you're not. No, you're not.
I was so convinced that I'd heard breathing in my ear. It was only until we were editing this programme that we were able to see the terrifying culprit, a moth. This shows how nerves can make you believe almost anything. With our walk in the woods over and time to compose myself, it was back to the house to continue our investigation, using our night vision cameras. Derek was certain that the ghost of a hooded figure was lurking somewhere inside. None of us expected to go to the Blue Room until later. This was the place where the 5 maids had lost their lives.
Well, now we're up here. Do you feel anything? Is anything coming to you straight away? Or...
Well, what's becoming evident now to me is as we've come and we've been in the atmosphere for a few moments, is I pick up this absolute sadness, and the way I want to describe the sadness is the way I feel it actually took place at a given time here in this room. And what it is, quite innocently, at a certain time, we have a certain amount of ladies knowing each other, involved with each other, going about, I suppose, the only way I can describe it, daily toils, and working very hard, wanting to come to rest. And then suddenly, for those ladies to realise that they've left the physical body. Now, these ladies found themselves, and I feel very innocently, they left the physical bodies. And this is what I keep on asking, trying to establish precisely how they found themselves leaving their body. And it seems as if there was something in the atmosphere that caused this. The only way I can describe it, because I'm picking up now, I'm being given this around my breathing, picking up some kind of distaste, even to my tongue and what have you here. So I'm taking it that as a copy of what was happening in this atmosphere. And the only way I can describe it, there was a poisoning, but not a conventional poison, meaning, you know, taking a draught. A poisoning to the lungs, a poisoning like the breathing and what have you. They most certainly, as what I can gather here, would not have felt pain. It's like going asleep and just not physically waking up again. Oh, gosh. Something was burned. Something was burned. And all along, when these ladies, these maids, do you know if I can describe it like maids? They didn't know that they were, whilst they were resting, that they were being systematically poisoned. They were taking in carbon monoxide poisoning. Carbon monoxide poisoning. That was accidental then. That was accidental because one of them was the cause, accidental, thank you, Sam, the cause of the deaths of herself and 4 others. But something that she'd gathered, I feel it has something to do with a fire. And not a fire that engulfed them in flames, so to speak. Something had gone into the treatment of whatever fuel that they were burning that caused these fumes to engulf their sleeping area. They were not, their lives were not taken from them by another physical being. They were not murdered. They were not.
Whilst we continued to investigate the house, Carl the director and Craig, one of our cameramen, had gone off on their own. Earlier in the day, the owner had explained that during restoration work on Aberglasney House, a large percentage of ghostly sightings had taken place in the basement, but we had no idea where the entrance to it was.
Craig has just found the basement of this building. No one has been down here yet today. Absolutely no one in the crew. We didn't know he was here. Craig's found it, and We're going down there. This apparently is the hub for all the paranormal activity in this place. Let's go.
Alright, after you.
This is where the little girl has seen a lot. Yeah. Oh. It's running water.
You alright? Yeah. It is a little bit scary down here though. This is amazing.
But this is where, apparently when the refurbishment started, they think they unearthed something. What they unearthed, we don't know. But apparently this is where there's an evil presence, this little girl. That's where we are.
It is quite scary that, it's just seriously claustrophobic. And there's just, it's nasty.
I mean, we're actually on quite a height. I mean, it's
This bit's alright.
there's water all over the place. Oh, I am getting such a headache in here now.
I've got to say, I'm feeling a bit choked.
Are you?
Just clear my throat.
What about maybe later on coming down there for a vigil?
Yeah, stick to this edge, it's best.
Look, brand new. That was good.
It was imperative that we brought Derek down into the basement. If the ghost of the little girl has been seen regularly, then perhaps our medium could pick up more information underneath the house.
Tamworth Castle, 900 years old.
There.
Come spend the night. Most Haunted this Tuesday at 9 on Living TV.
We had found the basement of the house, and we were eager to find out from our medium if there was any activity down here. Derek was determined to find the ghost of the hooded man.
His emanations definitely have originated down here, because his energy, his residual energy, he would have done things. He would have been accustomed to things in this area down here. It's like it's walloping me across my chest here with him. I don't know anything about this building, but I swear that this robed figure should have been spotted, knowing his type of personality, on a number of occasions. And I can't, not at the moment, and it's frustrating me. I can't get to the bottom. I'm trying to put the jigsaw, the pieces together psychically of what his role was here. I feel that he wasn't a person, a human being.
Was that you? Please tell me that was you.
No, it wasn't. Did you hear it?
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
Tell me what you
in the
heard. Tell me what
background.
you heard.
I heard more like a whisper.
Yeah, it
Yes.
was over to the right.
I feel
It was like a...
Just we walk through there?
Should we listen?
Yes.
Should we listen?
Okay.
What do you feel, Craig?
I would say I feel exactly the same as I did when I was down here with Carl earlier. When we first came down here, my throat's all tight and constricted again. Exactly the same place.
When you were talking earlier, Derek, I mean, I got a real cold spot. I mean,
Yeah.
I was absolutely freezing.
Yes.